Searching from Group 9, and I will talk about the current environment issue in Malaysia. The demand of plastic seems to be on the rise given the circumstances surrounding the ongoing pandemic. More and more single-use plastics waste being produced, people are opting taking away foods and deliveries. Nevertheless, plastic has played an essential role in keeping hospitals running and protecting the frontliners during the pandemic, as they need a lot of protective shoes and face shields. The environment is getting worse, not only caused by plastic waste but other factors too. Hence, we are now sharing the tips how can we protect our environment through this environmental awareness campaign.
Objective of Environmental Awareness Campaign. The main objective of the Environmental Awareness Campaign is to understand how our actions as humans begins directly affect the increasingly fragile state of the environment. By participating in environmental awareness campaigns, citizens can learn about the fragility of our environment and the importance of protecting it. In addition to self-reflection and correction, citizens can spread information about environmental protection to those around them. Through this flow of information, society acquires a set of values to protect the environment and knowledge of environmental degradation. This will enable us to create a better future for the next generation.
Environmental degradation is the disintegrations of the earth and deteriorations of the environment through the consumption of assets. For example, air, water, and soil. The destructions of environments, it is characterized as any change of aggravation to nature's turf seen to be pernicious or undesirable. It occurs when the earth nature resources are depleted and the environment is compromised in the form of extinction of species, pollution in the air, water and soil, and rapid growth in populations. Environmental degradation can happen in a number of ways. At the point when environment are wrecked or common assets are exhausted, the environmental is considered to be corrupted and harmed. There are a number of different techniques that are being used to prevent this, including environmental resource protection and general protection efforts. Plants and creatures are evidence part of the environment, but it also includes the things on which they depend on. For example, streams, lakes, and soils. Environmental surroundings get to be divided when technological advancements spills up area of land. Some example of these can include streets which may slice through woods or even trails. A more basic cause of environmental degradation is land damage. Pollution in whatever form, whether it is air, water, land, or noise, is harmful to the environment. Air pollution pollutes the air that we breathe, which cause health issues. Apart of that, deforestation is the cutting down of trees to make way for more homes and industries. Of course, humans aren't totally to blame for these whole things. Earth itself causes ecological issues as well. While environmental degradation is the most normally connected with the things that people do, the truth of the matter is that the environment is always changing. With or without the effect of human exercise, a few biological systems degrade to the point where they can't have the life that is supposed to live there. Human health might be at the receiving end as a result of environmental degradations. Areas exposed to toxic air pollutants can cause respiratory problems like pneumonia and asthma. Millions of people are known to have died due to the indirect effects of air pollutions.
Ways and advantage of protecting the environment. There are a few simple things you can do to help protect the environment. First one is to implement the 3Rs initiative, which is reduce, reuse, and recycle. You can try to reduce the amount of waste you produce. Think of ways you could reuse something and always recycle any recyclable things. If you follow these 3Rs, it will help to conserve the natural resources and landfill space. Second thing is you can plant a tree, because trees provide food and oxygen. They help to save energy, clean the air, and help combat climate change. Trees also help to combat global warming by absorbing carbon dioxide, removing and storing carbon while releasing oxygen back into the air. And the third one is you can volunteer for cleanups in your community such as gotong royong, which will keep the environment clean and safe. And the last thing is you have to avoid or minimize taking cars, because cars are harmful to the environment as it produces the carbon monoxide, which can lead to air pollution. You may take public transportation, walking, riding a bike, or carpooling with your friends when possible.
Moral value that we got from this environment awareness campaign is be responsible. Keeping the environment safe and clean, this is our job as a human being. So putting the unwanted things to the right place, to the right bin, is one of the way how to do it. The challenge for this campaign, for some of the people, they know about this campaign, they hear about this campaign, they see about this campaign for the environment, to keep the environment safe and clean, but they really didn't take part of it. So they just like see this campaign just like a normal campaign. This is something that need to be fixed soon, because everyone need to take a part in this campaign to make sure the environment safe and clean.